guys, Lilcurlybear here. I'd like to welcome you all to episode number 12 of my Minecraft Let's Play series. Now, behind me there, you can probably see I have made a start on building the potato farm. I say made a start because the mechanics of the farm are all in place, and I've been planting potatoes and letting them grow and then replanting so that we now have an almost full crop apart from that one space there. I wasn't sure what colour to do this farm because obviously I did the carrot farm orange to match the carrots and the wheat farm yellow to match the wheat, but potatoes kind of aren't really any particular colour, so I just went with red for now. I might change that at some point, but I didn't have a huge amount of red clay left, so I haven't done the sides or the back of the wall yet. I've just kind of done the inner part of the farm. But I'm quite pleased with that. I'm quite happy to have potatoes all growing and growing well as well. Now, this section that I've built into here is actually an entirely new area that I've dug out. I've been doing quite a lot of work between episodes. So just to give you guys an idea of where we are, just down the ladder there leads down to the wheat farm. Then we've got the carrot farm just here. And then I dug out a little section here, and I was originally just going to have the potato farm here, so going straight through here. But I realised that it actually goes to our storage room. So I wasn't going to be able to put the potato farm into that wall, but I decided to inset it into this wall, and it kind of left this kind of little area here. I randomly decided to plant an acacia sapling just for the heck of it, because we don't have a tree farm yet, so I thought, why not? I'll stick that there. And now I find I kind of like it. I think it looks quite cool. And I've built this kind of wooden staircase as well. Now, I'm thinking of kind of building up in that direction and putting the beet farm up on top of where the potato farm is. I'm not in any hurry to really do that, and I will build these farms in between episode just because I did build the wheat farm during an episode and they're all the same, exactly the same mechanism, so I didn't think you guys would really want to watch me do that again as you've watched me do it once before. So that is why I built this between episodes, and I will build the beet one between episodes as well because, yeah, it's just going to be exactly the same as the other rooms. But I do want to kind of like improve on that entranceway there, obviously, because I've just literally kind of made a hole in the wall. But I do like this kind of wooden stairway, so I'm thinking of just making this go literally up and over and straight down into the chest room. And then we've kind of got a little bit of a sort of entryway that goes all the way around, which is quite good because it will save us a lot of kind of journeying around our base and a lot of faffing around. Okay, so that's that, guys. I'm just going to head on back downstairs because what I want to do to start off the episode today is I want to breed our two main dogs here. So we've got Daisy and we've got Jack. Lily is still sitting just through there. She is friendless for now, but I want to get these guys bred, so I'm going to do that now. There we go. So you and you, there we go. Oh, we have a little puppy. That's very exciting, guys. Yellow collar. Okay, so I'm going to make the assumption that the puppy... Do you know, I did not realise that they'd added that for dogs. I've seen cats do it, and I actually had a villager doing that at one point when I was kind of like stopping over in a villager house. I didn't realise they'd added dogs jumping on the bed as well. So there we go, guys. A lovely new little pup. And what we're going to do is all the puppies that we breed from Jack and Daisy are going to be our puppies that, well, not until they're fully grown, obviously, are going to be our dogs that we take out with us when we are out and about, because dogs do get blown up by creepers sometimes, and I don't want to take our main dogs out in case that happens, but we will breed them and get little puppy dogs, and once the puppy dogs have grown up, we will then take those dogs out exploring with us. So yeah, that should be good. Just a little update on the kitchen area. I did some more work on it after I finished last episode, because last episode was epically long. I really didn't intend for it to be quite as long as it was. So I just did a little bit of work afterwards just to kind of finish off. So I made the bottom half of the wall all the way around stone. And then this top half is the red stained clay, because I just felt it made the whole room tie in together a lot more. I added the carved stone across here and there as well, because I thought it just added a bit more interest. It looked a bit plain before. And I've added these buttons as well, stone buttons, just to kind of give a bit of extra decoration. And I quite like those, quite happy with how they look. And I fancied the ceiling up quite a bit. I can't decide whether I like the birch sections in there or not, but they're going to stay as they are for now anyway. But I do quite like the overall design, and I like how this bit here kind of comes down and it doesn't look all kind of like flat and plain. I think it makes it look quite nice and interesting. And we have been using the super furnace. It works very well, which is excellent. Oh, the wheat is ready to harvest, guys. I'll come back and do that in a little bit. I won't do that now. Okay, so been doing a bit more between episodes as well. I planted the cactuses randomly in the hallway for no reason other than I don't have a proper cactus farm set up just yet. So when they are ready, I just literally bosh this bit of fence down, break that and try and get it before it lands on the bottom part, because if it lands on the bottom part, it just breaks the block. Did that go behind? Yes, darn, that's annoying. Okay, but anyway, we did get 3 bits from that, so that's not too bad. So that's just kind of a temporary measure, but I do quite like the idea of having like random little farms that come off of the hallways, because this hallway is a bit difficult because directly on the other side of this wall here is the kitchen like cupboard area. So I can't really build anything into there. And then obviously we've got the stairs going up to the chest room there. So I want to make it a little bit interesting. And I think if I go too far that way, I think it just takes me out of the side of the mountain here. But I thought it would just be nice just for now, just to add the cactuses in there. I might even build like a little mini cactus farm in there at some point with some observers blocks or something that kind of chop them off once they grow. Now this room here, I didn't intend to do quite as much as I've done on this room. I just kind of get a bit carried away with things sometimes. But basically this is my indoor fishing room. So this is so that I can come and fish in peace without getting blown up by creepers, or having Endermen flittering around me, or anything else, you know, lightning storms and, you know, all the awkward Minecraft stuff that goes on. So I've kind of set up this like jetty kind of thing and used like fence posts underneath to kind of hold it up. I dug this out and filled it with water and tried to make it a fairly random shape. Then I filled the room with grass blocks and bone mealed so that we've got some flowers and plants growing. And what I want to do today, guys, is I want to get this room finished. Now, my idea at the moment is to have that little carved out area there as like a little kind of like fishing room type thing. So I would have some furnaces for cooking up the fish, some storage, maybe a bed, maybe some like framed fishes on the walls and stuff, and just kind of make it look like a cozy little cabiny type room type thing. And then I was thinking I might just put some chests along here just for general storage, so when I'm fishing I can just put things away and then carry on fishing without having to walk around too much. And I'm thinking for the interior of this room, because I obviously don't want to leave the walls just stone, I'm thinking of making the walls wooden. So I'm thinking of maybe using wooden posts and then maybe wooden panels in between or something along those lines, just to try and give it kind of like a fisherman hut kind of look. I think that would be quite nice in here. So what have I got on me? Okay, nothing that I actually need. Right then, I'm going to put some of these bits and bobs away in this chest here. And then I'm going to go and gather the things that I need to make this room and get it all sorted and organised. So I will be back with you guys in just a mo. Okay, so I think I have everything that I am going to be needing. So I think the first thing that I'm going to do is start to replace the walls. Now, I'm just wondering whether to kind of go out one with the walls or whether to just add the wooden. I suppose if I was to put, let's just have a go. If I was to put a pillar, wooden pillar, half slabs are so annoying. Wooden pillar in here. It's going to make it, is it going to make it a bit narrow? Well, that's not too bad actually. I was thinking it might make it a bit narrow when I'm walking around this, but it's actually not too bad. How would that look? Let's have a little look from the other side and see. That's not bad, that's not bad. Now obviously it would go all the way through. I'm just going to take a few out here so I can see what I'm doing. It may have been a bad idea to jump down here, but never mind. Right, let's add that one in there, and then that one in there. Right, okay, I'm going to have to... Oh, have I got any... No, I haven't got any blocks on me that I don't want. That's annoying, because I can't actually... Maybe if I was to... No, that's not helpful. Maybe if I was to just do that for now, and then maybe I might be able to collect that one as it breaks. No, okay, whatever. We'll have to lose a slab. Yeah, so if I break this one and that one, it's a bit easier over here because of the stairs. And then I can put in, those are going to go in the wall. Put in the pillars there like that, and then put the step back. There we go. There, how's that? Do I like that? Yeah, I think that looks okay. Not bad, not bad. It's still accessible, which is the main thing. Look at that grass. There we go. Okay. So let's, whoops, put that in there. There we go. And then just one more to do. And this time I'm just going to chop the corner out, and we'll just have to live with the fact that we're losing a block. There we go. Whoops. Oh, no, no. No, no, no. That's, oh my goodness. That is not what I wanted. There we go. Okay. Right then, so we've got our pillars in place. Yeah, I do quite like that. I think that looks quite nice. Makes the stair bit look a bit narrow though. I wonder if I should add another slab there, or whether I should just leave that as it is, or whether I should in fact go in one with the walls. The only trouble with going in one with the walls is that on this side, this bit kind of breaks through into like a little kind of like weird inner garden area, I suppose you could call it. There's like a very small gap in the mountain just over there, and then this bit's all hollow, and there's all grass and flowers and stuff in there, which looks really pretty. I think I would actually quite like to put an entrance to that, maybe here at some point, and maybe do something with that, make an archway or something. But yeah, so I don't know whether I like that with the little with the stairway. I don't know if that looks weird or not. Well, I think it's going to have to stay like that for now anyway. I think, yeah, I'm going to start to add in some panels here. Let's see how I feel about that. Darn it, I've jumped down there again. Okay, that's fine, because I can add the panels. It's all good. It's all good. Okay. Now, they do match what I've used as the bridgey, rampy, jetty thingy. So, I don't know, I think that looks alright actually. Don't know if this room's going to look a bit plain maybe. I think I'm going to have to, it's going to have to be one of those things where I'm just going to have to like mess with it until I like what I've done. There we go. Right then guys, I think I'm going to carry on with this section of the wall with filling in all of the planks and see how I feel about it, and then I'll show you guys when I am done. Back in a mo. Okay, I think I do like it. It looks a bit basic at the moment, but I think it's one of those things where it just needs to be worked on. I think the fact that it's all oak at the minute as well is going to make it look a bit plain. But I think the more I work on it and the more I kind of think about what I want to do in here, I think the better it will be. It might be one of those rooms where... Oh, that cactus just grew then. That was weird. It might be one of those rooms where I kind of like mess about with it a fair bit before I get it exactly the way I want it. But I think this is a pretty good start anyway. I think it's got like an indoor-outdoor feel, which is what I kind of wanted. I wanted this bit to feel quite outdoor and then this bit to feel more kind of indoor, if that makes any sense at all. And I think that's kind of what I've achieved. So I'm going to carry on with getting the walls filled in with the wooden slabs, and I'll be back in just a moment. Yeah, I don't think that's quite what I was aiming for. That looks just a tad wonky. Okay guys, so far I think it looks simple but effective. I do like it so far. I think what I'm now going to do is I'm going to add some half slabs to the top of this little bit here. And then I'm going to add some chests in there because I think, like I said earlier, that... Although actually I don't really want double chests. I was hoping to just put single chests there. How many spaces have I got? So I've got 3 spaces left. So I could potentially add bookshelves or something in the middle of those chests. Or maybe flower pots or something would look quite cool, or picture frames. But I think that would just be kind of a good little area for if I'm busily fishing away and catching stuff, then I can just kind of turn around and just store it directly behind me here. I think that would be quite good. I might just actually go ahead and just do that. No, not to that one. Let's be symmetrical now. There we go. There, that'll do. Actually, I quite like that. I think that looks quite good. So yeah, that would be that bit. Then in here, I think actually that could be an issue, couldn't it? I was just thinking I would put half slabs on the floor so that it matches up and is the same level as the jetty. But I think, yeah, because that's kind of, yeah. As this half slab is placed at the bottom of the full block, it means you can't place anything directly onto it, which is very annoying. So I think what I'm going to have to do, I mean, I need to dig 2 down anyway. Oh, maybe 1 down then. Yeah, okay, so I need to dig 1 down anyway, and place, I think I'll just, yeah, I put a dirt block there just to fill that gap in. Yeah, I need to dig down 1 anyway, like that for that bit, and then I think I'm actually, let's get some light in here, it's dark. I don't like the dark in Minecraft, it means horrid monsters and things. Yeah, I'm actually just going to put blocks into this floor, I think, and just have it as like step down 1. I might use slabs anyway. So if I do slabs like this, just because I have loads of them, and then cheat and just put another slab on the top so it makes like a full block. There we go. So it kind of steps down 1, which is annoying-ish because I didn't want to do that, but at least I can go ahead and place things on these blocks. And I think what I'm going to do now, I could either have it so that things are placed here so that they're kind of inwards, or I could have them placed here so that they stick out. I think I'd prefer to place them inwards, but then I'm wondering, does this room need to be quite as big as that? Should I actually make it a bit narrower? Let's have a little... So if I was to do it like that and then fill this in with the wooden slabs and have the doorway just 2 wide, that's fine, I think, isn't it? So there's still like a little room at the back there. Yeah, that'll do. I will definitely have to make this look a lot nicer at some point because it does look very plain at the moment. But we're getting the bones of it down, guys, and that's the main thing. Getting the starting stuff in place so we know where we are with things. There we go. I'm going to have to go and collect some more oak wood at some point because I'm getting seriously low. Right, there we go. So that's that. Then I'll just place some torches before I bash out the back. There we go. Take the back out like so. There we go. And I'm wondering whether to do some pillars like these in here, but I don't know whether that would just make it really narrow. Whoops a daisy. Let's do that. And then fill that in just with dirt for now, just to fill the spaces, and then try the pillars and see what they look like. There we go. Don't need my bow right now. There we go. Oops. Come on, light. There we go. Oh dear. There we go. 9. Right. Okay, let's just do that. Okay, that's like the tiniest room ever. Well, it's not meant to be like a large room or anything. It's meant to be like a little cubby hole kind of thing, a little cubby space. I'm wondering whether to go one higher with it, actually. Just be careful in case there's a gravalanche. There we go. And then I think I'll go one higher than that to like actually put the ceiling in place. So if I use these again for the ceiling just for now, whilst we're still figuring out what we're going to do. There we go. Whoops, a daisy. Did not want that there. There we go. And just take those two out as well, like so. And then those there, and I've missed a couple. There. Right, let's collect some of this floating stuff. Right, how's that? Yeah, I think that's pretty cute. Certainly do for now anyway. Have a look from over here whilst I'm there. Yeah, okay, what I'm going to do is I'm going to turn these into pillars the same as those at the back there, like that, because I think that's going to look better and it will make it the wall in general look a lot more interesting. So let's do that and that. Okay, and collect those. Then if I take that one out and do, oh, there's nothing to place it against. If I just put a dirt block there for now and then do that so that that is sticking out, and then do the same on this side. And place a dirt block there and then place that so that it's sticking out, and then I can take those away and put those there like that, and that makes a bit of a like interesting looking doorway or entranceway to that little bit. Then how does that look? It's not too bad. It'll do for now. Right, okay, so what have I got on me in terms of, I didn't bring any furnaces down with me. I've got some bookshelves, I've got chests, I've got a crafting table. I brought these down because I thought these might kind of look like work surfaces where you might kind of like gut the fish, which sounds gross, but you know, these things happen, guys, these things happen. There we go. So maybe if I have, and what if I was to put, now if I was to put chests up there, they wouldn't open unless I put half slabs unless I use half slabs there, they might open. I was just thinking of, having like a shelving area above, unless I was to put bookshelves up there maybe, like that. Maybe. And then I was to put, maybe I need to go and get some furnaces. Maybe if we were to put a crafting table in, maybe the crafting table should go, no. Crafting table here maybe. Yes, good. Then maybe if we were to put a couple of item frames here, like that. And then I need to go and get some cobble to make some furnaces. Yeah, okay. I like it so far. I think I'm going to put a couple of item frames there as well. Right, I'm just going to go and make some furnaces, guys. I'll be back in a mo. Right then, I've got cobble. I only need to make literally 2 because I'm not going to fit any more than that in here aside from anything else. So let's add furnaces just here and here. I think that looks good. Now, I wonder whether I should make these beams possibly come across the ceiling, maybe? What do we think to that? Yeah, I think that would look nice and cosy. How many have I got? Oh, I've only got 3 left. That's slightly awkward, so like that and like that. I suppose I could put another bookshelf there, maybe? Don't know, not sure about that. I like things to be fairly symmetrical. So I could, well, I'll leave it like that for now anyway. And then I think I'm just going to add pictures underneath these boxes, underneath these chests rather. I don't know why I decided to call them boxes. So how many have I got? Oh, I can do one under each. That could be quite cool, couldn't it? Could have a space for lots of different things then. Cool. I think this looks all right, guys. I think it looks pretty good. It's not, you know, it needs some work yet. Definitely need to add some more detail into the walls. I may even do another room going off to this side because there's nothing behind there in terms of other rooms. It may be that I'll find that it's like the edge of the, I'll come out of the other side of the mountain, but it's worth a look to see what's through there, I think. Right, I'm just going to go and get some fish to put into these item frames. Oh my goodness, our little puppy has grown up already. That was very quick. Whoops, what are you doing standing up? Sit down. No, that is not what I... Dear me. Greedy dogs. Okay. Right, fish retrieved. So I've got... so cooked fish. I think I should maybe have a chest in here for cooked fish. Maybe we have a chest here where we store cooked fish. There we go. We need to now relight in here, don't we? Because it's far too dark. What's the best way of lighting up in here? Maybe if I just do that. I do hate it when things aren't symmetrical though, guys. It really bugs me. Maybe, yeah, that'll do. That'll do. So in here, we could put our cooked fish, and we'll keep one cooked fish out so we can put it up there. Why not, eh? Then we should probably have somewhere to store our raw fish as well. I'm going to put... And we've got cooked salmon and we've got raw salmon. Okay, so I'm going to put the cooked salmon in there with the other cooked fish. I'm going to put a random puffer fish up there because it's amusing. And I'm going to put that fish there, and I'm going to put that fish there. And I think I'm going to take that fish out of there because I would actually prefer... Where did it go? There it is. I would actually prefer to put a Nemo fish in there, or a clownfish once we've found one, because I think that would be cool. So, yeah, I quite like that. So we've got our cooked fish stored. We've got our furnaces ready to cook our fish. And we've got some cool fishy pictures going on. Then I think this one here, actually, maybe, have I got any more item frames on me? No, I haven't. Just thinking we should put our fishing rod in an item frame on the wall for when we want to... come and fish. I think I'm going to store fish in this chest and like edible fish, or maybe just fish in general in this chest. Then in this one maybe I could store like enchanted books, and in that one I could store random stuff that you end up fishing, like wooden bowls and leggings and saddles and tags and things like that. Yeah, I think that works, or that will work for now anyway. Yeah, I quite like this little room. I think it's quite cute. Come here and prepare our fish. Actually, it might be an idea. I don't know, wooden bowls don't place down, do they? I suppose I could place like a plant pot there to be like a bowl or something. I'm tempted to kind of make this into more of these and move the books down, actually. But I'll worry about that when I've got some more wooden logs on me. Right, okay, guys, I'm going to go and grab a couple more bits and pieces, and I'll be back with you in just a mo. Okay, so I've added this sign, gone fishing with 3 little fish swimming across the bottom. I threw a random boat in because, you know, why not? I've put our main fishing rod in this frame here. It is called Fishy Fisher. I don't know why, but it is. It's a pretty good fishing rod. We've got some good enchantments going on there. We have got... so we've got Unbreaking 3, Luck of the Sea 3, and Lure 3. So it's a really good fishing rod. Get some good loot with that. Then I've added into the item frames up here some leather pants and another fishing rod, just because that's the kind of thing you usually end up fishing, which I'll put into that chest there. And then in this chest here, like I said, I'll put enchanted books when I fish those up. So I think I'm going to leave it there for this build for now, guys. I will finish it off another time once I've got a few more ideas of what I want to do with it, and once I've had a chance to have a bit more of a play around. Obviously the ceiling needs to be done. I want to add some more of these like pillars in. I might add some more around the door that are kind of sticking out, and then maybe do something a bit more. I definitely want to do something a bit more with this wall. So yeah, but I don't have enough oak wood to do anything else just at the moment. But I hope you guys like the build so far and like how it's going so far. So then, guys, let's go and see what else we need to do today. I think actually I need to have a quick check on the potato farm yeah, see how that's going. Check it out, guys. The potatoes are ready. They are all fully grown, apart from that one empty space, which I'm not going to worry too much about for now. Now comes the scary bit. It's the first time I've tried this this farm. Hopefully it works. We're about to see. Yes! It works! I have had instances before with my farms where I've not realised that I'd set the water off whilst I was making it and messed up all the redstone, because water removes redstone, and hadn't realised, and had kind of like finished it all off and gone to use it and then it didn't work. But luckily that did not happen today, and wow, that is a lot of potatoes. Okay, so we need another 64 to replant, but that leaves us with 40 potatoes in total, which is pretty good. Okay guys, well, that's, yeah, happy. So I think I'm going to leave it there for today's episode. I'd like to thank you all for watching today. I hope that you've enjoyed the episode. If you have, please leave a like. Feel free to leave comments below as well. If you'd like to see more of the series, please subscribe. Thanks again for watching, guys. Have a great day, and bye-bye.